visiting with Montana State offensive coordinator Brian Armstrong. And Coach, one of the emphasis going into the spring and carrying through the summer was streamlining the verbiage of the offense. How do you like what you've seen in that regard here in the first week or so of fall camp?
Well, you know, you always start out and you think, oh, this is easy. And then when you start adding this and that and wrinkles, it starts sometimes to get a little bit wordy or numbery or whatever you're using. But hopefully, I think, you know, in talking to the players, that it's pretty user-friendly, if that makes sense. I don't know that we're completely where we want to be at. And, you know, as we continue to evolve and progress, it'll change a little bit too. But, you know, I think they grasp what we're trying to do, for sure.
One of the areas that seems to be most available for improvement with this Bobcat offense is the intermediate passing game, that 5 to 20-yard range. How have your quarterbacks operated? How have the receivers operated in that intermediate area?
You know, again, a work in progress, just like everything else we're doing. It's a work in progress. But, you know, I think Chris's command of what we're trying to do, I think his confidence in himself in passing the football. I think the last 2 days he's been pretty dang good throwing the ball, to be honest with you, in most of the situations. And so anytime you got a trigger man that's got confidence in himself and confidence in the guys he's throwing to, you have a chance to be dangerous. And you pair that with his ability to extend plays and create plays with his feet, you know, that's even as an offensive line coach, you like those guys that don't just stand back there like the iron deer in the yard and have the ability to create. And sometimes it's a, you know, pain in the rear end, not knowing where he's going to be at as an offensive lineman, but we'll definitely take the things he's able to create on his own.
You've had some bumps and dings at running back. How do you, going forward now, leading up to the Washington State game, sort that position out in terms of roles and usage?
Well, we're going to start, you know, we have a team, a scrimmage deal day after tomorrow, and so those young guys are going to get a lot of reps, and we'll kind of find out, okay, who really knows what they're doing. It's a little bit different when the coach isn't standing right there in the back of the huddle and whispering to you where, you know, hey, you're doing this. And so we'll find out where they're at and find out. I think we've got some ability back there for sure. I mean, in various shapes and sizes. And so excited to see what they do when we start. I mean, we haven't really done any live either. So is that a tackle? Is that not a tackle? We don't know. Saturday we'll get a chance to find out.
Well, we're all excited for that. For MSUBobcats.com with Brian Armstrong, I'm Bill Lamberty.